Here's what we're tracking moving forward. Warm and humid outside on Friday. Temperatures are expected to be close to 90 degrees or in the 90s for those in the southern part of the state. Storms headed our way for this weekend, primarily on Saturday. We could even see some storm activity, though, on Sunday, and then pretty seasonal. As we head into next week, temperatures will fall back eventually, back down to about 80 degrees. Now, here's our high temperatures today. Definitely warmer than average. We were all the way up to 85 in Rhinelander, 86 in Wausau, 89 in Stevens Point, and we did even hit the 90s down in Wisconsin Dells. So very warm for this time of year. Let's take a look at how that compares to normal. About 7 degrees warmer than the average. About 10 degrees or 9 degrees, I might say, less than the record set back in 2001. So right there in between the record and the average for today shows a very warm day to be outside. You can see a lot of sunshine as well. There's a few fair weather clouds. Let's look at our Granite Peak camera. Right now, the Rib Mountain to Wausau area looking at temperatures in the mid-80s. So we are still very warm for this afternoon. And the dew point continues to climb outside. You can see our dew points all the way into the 60s, even 70s across the state. That does make for some muggy feeling air, and that will continue as we track into the end of the week. Here's a look at our comfort forecast. Dew points continually breaking into the 70s all the way until the end of the weekend. So very humid throughout Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. The humidity will die a little bit into next week, but overall still looking fairly warm. Clouds and radar view not showing much out there this afternoon. Now, we mentioned there would be a chance of some scattered thunderstorms developing in the southern part of the state. It doesn't look like we quite had the ingredients to form those storms outside today. It's been a little bit of a weird week where each day had a chance of storms, but nothing really formed. Now, we mentioned there's still a good chance of rain. That's going to be headed our way this weekend. So it is something you want to keep in mind. The weekend plans, that looks to be the most likely scenario. We've been talking about it all week. The highest chance of storms coming on Saturday. Let's take a look here at Feature Track. You can see partial or partly cloudy skies continue for most of our day tomorrow. Another very warm day to get outside. Not seeing much in terms of rain development on Friday, so most of the day should be dry. As we head into Friday night and into Saturday, you can see a larger system pushing into the state, feeding off that heat and humidity, and that will create not only a chance of some heavier showers, but likely some scattered, stronger thunderstorms as well. Here's a look at Saturday morning, 9 a.m. Already seeing clusters of thunderstorms popping up across the state, continuing into Saturday afternoon across central Wisconsin, and we're also going to be seeing some storm formation our Saturday evening. So it could be potentially rain or thundering across the state morning, midday, and afternoon. Of course, the Northwoods look to be seeing that storm activity in the morning, southern part of the area in the afternoon. Our severe weather potential for tomorrow afternoon, level 1 risk unlikely to form, level 1 to 2 risk in effect for our Saturday. Otherwise, overnight low tonight, 68 degrees. Daytime high tomorrow will sit around 89. As we move through the weekend, we'll continue in the 80s.